Here's the thing about the trading addiction is, one, you can lose everything, yes, and you lose your time, but you can beat the game of trading and lose the trading addiction. This is what you guys don't understand. I see so many comments when I share these horror stories, and I share these stories of even when you win, you lose, where the trader makes $2 million and says it's not worth it, he wouldn't recommend it, don't go down this route. Or the guy says, I made $100,000, but I've been through hell and back, I wouldn't do it again. And the comments are full of, well, why don't you just invest the $2 million and go do something else? Or why don't you just trade a couple hours a day? Well, that's like going to an alcoholic and saying, why don't you just stop drinking, right? You guys don't understand the trading addiction, right? So welcome in, fam, much love, Trav here. And man, I'm gonna share some dark things, but there's I don't want to name him because I like this person, but one of the private groups that I was in, that I was paying for, and the traders that I followed, he was winning at the game of trading. He wasn't totally transparent in what his ROI was, how much money he was making, but it was clear he was he was winning a lot, right? He's a good trader. However, at what cost, right? He's winning the game of trading, but he's losing the trading addiction and the game of life. Why do I say that? He's sleeping with his computer on with loud alerts that wake him up in the middle of the night, every night, any night, to come and scalp his entries when price hits a major level. And he wonders why he's sick all the time. And he's online all the time. And I don't know, we don't know what he looks like, if he's healthy. Doubt it, right? What's it worth to profit a man, to make so much money, but you don't get to sleep through the night ever, right? It just doesn't make sense. So the trading addiction, you guys ask, well, is this is anything, everything has the chase of money. Not necessarily. I'm in my way right now on a tour, pick up a couple, we're gonna go maybe cliff jumping, nothing too crazy, go on a summit hike, hit the beach, hang out. It's not addictive. It's not leading to, I mean, I say the cliff jumping thing, but it's not crazy cliff jumping. It's not like risk your life cliff jumping. Anyways, there's all kinds of things that you can do that aren't addictive. The way that gambling, which is variable reward, affects the brain, I mean, that shit lights up like doing crack cocaine, man. So, I mean, you ever been driving and you're on your phone trading and you get into an accident? Or you're at work and you cannot get any work done because you're on your phone trading, and you're going to lose your job because you're totally unproductive. And then in your relationships at home, or you have a girlfriend and you're just on the charts constantly at dinner and looking at the chart. Like, this is some of the things that happen with trading addiction, and you can win and lose, you can lose and lose. There was a comment on a recent video saying, yo, I'm sleeping on the streets, yo. Trading didn't work for me, I'm sleeping on the streets, right? So a lot of you guys just don't understand the grips of trading addiction and what it can do for you, and how it can ruin everything, even if you win financially, right? You end up single, you don't see your kids, you become unemployable, you get out of shape, you don't sleep, right? So some of you, if you say, I don't even understand, I just trade an hour a day and it's all good. Well, happy for you, you're lucky. You're one of a few, right, who are balanced. But we can see from the comments, more often than not, this is something that people struggle with. So the answer, I don't know that there is an answer for most people. For me, I don't tell people to trade anymore. I don't say, oh, you should start trading, you should trade. I tell people you shouldn't. As for my own trading, now everything is set up to be algorithmic. I want to get to a point where I can offer that to people. This isn't me making a sales pitch right now because I need to figure out the legality, but I've taken the time to learn systems and strategies and learn myself and look at myself in the mirror. I don't see how a human can beat a robot over a long time period. I'm not saying a human can't be profitable, but if you have a computer and you program it and you data mine it and you figure out how to make this work using fundamental ideas, there's all kinds, there's a basket of inefficiencies to take advantage of. New ideas, old ideas. And right, I mean, I have a guy that I work with, and I gave him some ideas around perpetual futures, funding data, how to trade that. I made a video on it, and he tested them, and he cooked up some strategies for altcoins that are super promising, but it's not possible to trade. It's not possible to trade manually. It is, but it'd be super time intensive. It'd be your whole life, and you wouldn't have time to do these other things like developing strategies, much less have a social life, right? It's too restrictive. So, even my own systems, I designed them to be as simple as possible. Trade the daily close. Well, I don't want to be available the daily close. Sometimes I'm stressed out because my car went down, or I didn't get great sleep, or I'm actually feeling euphoric, so I fade my system, right? Over a long enough time period, how can a human match a computer, right? And a lot of the big players in the market are computers, they're algos, and they're just raking in money from trading addicts over time. So that's where this is the reality of trading that we don't talk about so much. You think 2024, all the big players are like just apes on keyboards? No, there's more and more automated, smart AI strategies, and you just by yourself. And I'm not saying you can't make it, but you're so disadvantaged, and the lifestyle and life and mental health and health risks are so high that I just don't think it's worth it. People say, well, trading's my only hope, right? This is my way out. And I feel that. I felt that for a little while, and I'm like, no, this is a limiting belief. There's other ways to make money too. There's other options. Some of them aren't as stressful. For instance, for me, YouTube's blowing up for me right now, and I can make money off the ad rev. I could do coaching in the background. I could sell courses. I can sell, once we get the algos running and I figure out how to set it up legally to license it to manage people's money, right? That's a possibility. And I'm not just talking about me. You could do e-com, you could do different kinds of social media stuff, affiliate marketing, learn to run ads, start an agency. Thinking trading as your one ticket out that's like lotto mentality, right? That's lottery mentality, gamble mentality. You got to believe in yourself that there's other ways you can do it too, right? And also something I wish upon people is to get a lot of money and realize how it doesn't fix everything. When I made a lot of money trading the first time, I'm like, shit, I need to focus on this money more, because it's making me more money than anything else I'm doing. So I ended up cutting off other areas of my life, spending more time on it, and focus on it more, and stress over it more, and have bigger risk. And I look back on that, and it's like I could have gotten my scuba diver master license or become a helicopter pilot, or I could have, got yoga certified or got massage certified or gone back to school, which I don't really want to do, or bought a boat and started my own tour business. There's all kinds of things I could have done. And in retrospect, it's like, well, it would have been logical to do something like that instead of just, you make a lot of money, now you quit everything and you just sit on the computer all day. Well, addiction isn't logical, right? It's compulsion isn't logical, right? Emotion isn't logical. And you might think, well, you just need to be more disciplined and control your brain. To an extent and to a degree you can, but it's so hard, and why would you want to, right? Why would you want to make yourself more robotic when you could let a robot run it for you? Why would you want to make yourself more... Why would you want to stifle your emotional range when it's such a valuable thing in life, right? And again, you can manage these things and you can be profitable, but at this point, I don't think it's a great goal, actually. Just be a human, develop systems, use your creative human brain, figure out trading strategies, and then figure out how to get a bot to run them for you and go live your life, right? So, again, I'm not telling you exactly how to do this, and I don't have an offer for you just this moment, but I think that's the goal, and I'm giving you more realistic of what it takes, right? Again, I'm not saying you can't be profitable, but at what cost? And you can probably be more profitable in less time if you figure out this other stuff. So, let me know what y'all think. Continue to share your stories down below. Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? 15 years not profitable, man. People just blowing up every week is crazy. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't have to make sense. Why would it make sense? Why would addiction make sense? Addiction doesn't make sense. That's the whole point of it. So, buyer beware, trade at your own risk. If I would go back, I would have done things different. I would have just dollar cost average. Not that maybe I'll look back in another 10 years and say that was worth it, because I'm in the situation I'm in now where I have the knowledge I have and have some things coming together on the automated end, and I just understand my role. But as it is now, I'm like, that shit wasn't worth it. I could have done something else. And that's what I want to spread. I don't regret anything in life. I believe in God, and I believe we're supposed to be here for a reason, and we're in the right place now. But you got to look back and see, okay, if I would have done things differently, would I have? And that's one of the few things that I'm like, that maybe negatively affected my life the most. I would say it would be smoking weed and trading. But I'm happy where I am now. I'm happy to be understanding where I am and focusing more on what I'm good at, which is working with people. So even if I'm not posting the manual trading videos, and I'll never say never. I mean, I may get back into it, but I don't know that right, just because I know that I could make money, but it's just, it's too much. I'm too human. Anyways, appreciate y'all. Comment down below. Share your stories. I love reading these stories. People gotta know, right? The truth. All the gurus and their Lambos. What's the truth here? For most people. Is that even real? And if it's real, is it worth it, right? Show me your whole life. Show me your whole life. I want to see the lowlights, right? Well, I told you about some of my lowlights. Anyways, much love. And my system, you can check out my system also in the description. It's really good, but you still need to trade it. It's not automated. And stay tuned. Maybe over the next year, I'm able to offer the automated service. But for now, yeah, you can check that out down below. All right, appreciate y'all. Much love. Peace.